arms back, chest opens, round back, close. 8, close. 7, close. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're going to go into a body weight squat. So we sink down and then stand back up. Bring hips back. Heels stay on the ground. Toes can wiggle still. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, and 1. And then we're gonna reach down towards the toes. Legs can stay straight, or if you need to, you can bend slightly. And then we're gonna do a nice deep bend, round the back, roll ourselves up to the top. So we'll sink down, reach, extend, roll ourselves up, and we bend. Reach, extend, roll up. 2 more. We'll bend, reach, extend, roll up, and then last one. Reach, extend, and roll up. And then we're going to end it with some arm circles. So we're going to circle back first. Got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then reverse it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. You can shake it out. We are going to get started. So our blocks of work today are going to be 1-minute blocks followed by 30-second exercise. So similar to what we did last week. If you're at home and you need to modify anything, we just got weights, but you can always use body weight. But we are going to start with a front raise. So we'll have our hands in front of us here. We're going to raise up to the front, shoulder height, and then an upright row. So we come out and in, and I can show you that with the weights. And then the second exercise, so our 30-second block, we're going to do a burpee. So it's going to be modified. You're going to be in a catcher stance, so you're down, just like in baseball. Feet are wide, and we're sinking into it. And then from there, you're going to either take it, jump back, jump in and hold, or you're going to take your hands down, step back, step back, step in, and come up. You can always come back up to standing if you need to. Give yourself a little break in between. So for that first weighted exercise, we probably want to go a little bit lighter than what we would normally lift for those two, only because we're doubling them up and we're going to be there for a minute. But you can always drop set too. So you can always drop your weight down or get rid of it altogether. So hands are right in front of us. We're going to get started here in 3, 2, and we lift to the front, and then upright row. Front, and upright row. And if you feel like the weight is good, but you're wobbling a little bit, you can always take it into a kickstand and hold it that way. Halfway through. Awesome. Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So you're going to set your weights aside. I'm going to angle myself so I can still see our clock and not hit this bar. And we are going to go into those catcher's burpees in 3, 2, and 1. Great, we got 10 seconds left. And 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come on up. So we've got to repeat that now 3 more times. We're going to get real comfortable with those 2 exercises. I know. Good news is you'll only end up doing about 2 minutes of burpees today. Here we go. You got 10 seconds, getting set up, adjusting your weight selection if you need to. And we're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. We're halfway through. Last 15. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and set that out of your way. I am going to use this longer thing instead. So we'll do those burpees again. Staying in that catcher stance. And we're going to sink down. We are going in 3, 2, and 1. Halfway through. And time. Nice job. All right. Halfway through this block. So 2 more rounds. Oh, adjust that weight if you need to. If you feel like you have to really swing to get it up, don't want that. It's better to just grab some lighter weights. And we are going in 3, 2, and 1. Got 15 seconds left. And 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Set those out of your way. Coming right into those burpees. So, get yourself set up. Sink down. And we are going 3, 2, 1. Always take that step out option. Or hold in that catcher stance a little bit longer. 2, and 1. Nice job. Last round. Here we go. So grabbing those weights. Get those burpees right out of the way. First shot. Yeah, 10 seconds.
Thank you.
Yes, you're so welcome. It's for me too, don't worry. We're going 3, 2, and 1. We are halfway through. Last 10 seconds. And time. Nice job. Set those down. Last 30 seconds of our burpees. And we're done with those. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and come on up. Grab a drink. Shake it out. Woo. Okay. So while you're having a drink, I'll show you our next 2 moves. First one is different than what we've done for a while at least. I'm going to grab 10s. But I may go up or down with my weights depending on how this feels. So I want you to know that you've got that option, especially as we move through all 4 of these blocks. So we're doing a renegade row. Normally, you would be up in full plank, and you're gonna row, and then you'll come down, do a push-up, and press up. So that's the full option. Modifiers, which I'm going to probably start with, is going to be on the knees. So you're in your modified plank. We'll go row, and then push up. If you need to, you can step your hands off of your weights and do your push up like that, but we are doing a tricep push-up. So I've got the range of motion right now, but it might end up looking more like this by the end, and that's fine. Big thing with this is you want to keep your elbows nice and close to your body as you come up and down. Same thing with our renegade row. So when we're doing this, the reason I'm going to be on my knees here in the modifier is I want to make sure that I'm not wobbling my hips side to side in this plank as I lift my weight up. I want to stay nice and still. So if you feel like you start wobbling, you got to bring it down to the knees, or you're going to lighten your weight. Sometimes that's a culprit as well. After that, we're going to come back up to standing. And you're going to do a T-jack. So I'm going to have my hands at my chest. We'll do a jumping jack. But instead of coming over, we're going to come out. So out, in, or if you're modifying, you're going to step. And you're taking the impact out. But this first one is our minute. So we're going to get through this. Set up our clock. We are going in 3, 2, and 1. So we're going straight back, keeping the arms nice and close to the body. You are halfway through. Got 15 seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and come on up. Do that T-jack. Got 15 seconds here. Pull the shoulders out. We are going in 3, 2, and 1. And this is only 30 seconds. Past halfway. And time. Nice job. Go ahead and come on down again. Here we go. We are getting set up. And we'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Another way to modify this in order to keep the feet in line, but to be able to balance and not wobble, is going to be to widen your stance. So if you do have your knees lifted off the ground and you're feeling like you could still do more, but you're starting to wobble a little bit, just bring your feet out a little wider. Give yourself a little bit bigger base of support. You got 15 seconds left. And time. Nice job. All right, coming back up. Yeah, 30 seconds of this T-jack. We are getting ready. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, 2 more rounds. Here we go. So, set up. And starting in 3, 2, 1. Halfway through. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Stand up. Here we go. Starting those T-jacks in 3, 2, and 1. And seconds left. And time. Nice job. Last round. Here we go. Almost done with these ones. Last 60 seconds, starting in 3, 2, and 1. Halfway through. Seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Here we go. Last 30 seconds of this block. Then you can do exercises. We are going in 3, 2, and 1. Time. Nice job. All right, grab that drink. So this round, we are going to focus in on the core and obliques, specifically obliques with our weighted exercise. So you can hold another big heavy weight. This will end up being blocks of one side. So first side you're gonna go over and back up for that whole minute. So we'll stay right there. Second time through, we'll switch to the other hand, other side, and we'll go for that minute with our obliques. So big thing I wanna cue you on here with this exercise is you can do it without weights, you can do it with lighter weights. We're just keeping our hips in line the entire time. So we call it typewriter hips. If you start doing this back and forth, you're not really working your obliques and you're probably gonna hurt yourself. So if you keep your hips in line, right underneath you, you're gonna have less range of motion coming down, so you might not make it as far down, but that's all right, because you're working what you need to. Second exercise, we'll come down on the mat, and we're essentially doing the same thing, but we're adding a crunch to it and no weights. So you're gonna hold that crunch position, and then you're coming side to side for that 30 seconds. Just still working our obliques. All right, here we go. Grabbing the weight you want. I'm gonna start with my right side. That way I can keep track. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. Past that halfway point. Fifteen seconds left. Three, 2, and 1. Nice job. We're gonna set that down. Now, if that felt too heavy, I would still try to get through that next side with the same weight and then drop for that final 2. I'm gonna keep the sides even. We're getting ready. 30 seconds here. Reaching back and forth in 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna reach all the way to your toe. Awesome. You're an overachiever. You can't quite touch your heel. That's okay, we're working up to it. And if you need to slow down to really try to reach, that's all good too. Lots of ways to make this work for you. And done in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come on up. Same thing, other side. So now I'm going left hand. Lift the weight. And we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Halfway through. About 10 seconds left. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Set that down. I think I'm going to lighten my weight on the next round. So, coming down to that reach and crunch. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Stopping in 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Going back to that right side. Reset. And we're going to start it up in my range of motion is larger, so I can go a little further into this safely. And I'm giving my grip strength a little bit of a break. But there's value in both. So if you're lifting heavy and you've got a smaller range of motion, that's great. You're really training grip strength. You're really training those muscles to do what they need to do. But going a little further into it, it's going to help elongate, create some endurance. We're almost there. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Here we go. We're starting these crunches in 3, 2, and 1. Ten seconds left. And time. Nice job. All right, last round. Going back to that left hand. And we'll start up in 3, 2, and 1. Halfway through. Ten seconds. And time. Nice job. All right, last time doing these crunches. Oh. And then we've only got one block of work to finish. Here we go. We are going in 3, 2, and 1. There. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and come on up. We'll grab a quick drink, and we are going to stretch it out. So we're going to go right back into that torso rotation. Find some movement. Let the heart rate come down a little bit. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Finding your balance, we're gonna grab one foot, go into that quad stretch. So shoulders are relaxed. Trying to bring our knees nice and close together for this. And then the same leg you've got lifted for your quad stretch is going to step right back. Heel will come down. Have your hands on hips. stretching out the calf, a little bit into the hamstring as well. And then we'll step it back in. You're going to go other side and balance. And then same like, so we step back, heel comes all the way down, then into that front knee, that stretch with the back of the leg. Awesome. And then we'll stand up straight. We're going to take one arm across, stretching that shoulder out. Same arm that's across, you're going to bring up, you'll grab with the opposite hand, and you're just going to gently pull. That way, we're lengthening out through those obliques, side body again. And then we'll come back down, you're going to switch, other shoulder. Same thing here, bringing that arm up, grabbing the wrist with your opposite hand, gently pulling. And come back to center, bringing the arms down. We're going to follow the arms down. Try to reach towards the toes. If you can't make it all the way to the toes, just go into where you can. You can also choose to slightly bend the knees if that helps. And then nice and slow, we're all going to slightly bend our knees, round the back, roll ourselves all the way up to standing. Arms are going to lift up. We're going to do that one more time. We'll exhale, bring it down. Reach towards those toes. See if this time you can get a little further into that stretch. And then this time, we're going to take a big generous bend, round the back, roll ourselves all the way up to the top. Big inhale, lift. And then we'll just exhale, bring our arms down by our sides. And you guys are all set.